Video, and today we have what if Trunks was the legendary Super Saiyan part, and I don't know by now. I can lose track of it all the time, what can I say? Anyways, Happy New Year's, well at least during the time of recording this, it is January 1st, about 8:40 p.m. over here where I live. Of course, and also before we start, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Sharing is caring because it could really help gain, more subs, Speaking of subs, let's try and set a goal by the end of the month, shall we? Let's shoot high about 250. But anyways, all that stuff aside, let's get straight into the story. But first, play the brand new intro.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
So if we start straight off where we last left off with Gohan versus Cell, which, as I said, we basically know how it's gonna end. No real need to go over this one. Well, you already said so. But after the fight is done, Trunks would encounter another man who would fly up to him, that being the Demon King himself, Dabura. I think it was the Demon King. But again, straight on to things, we all know why Dabura is here, really. But Trunks, not knowing, will of course ask the question, with Dabura basically either not revealing the plan or, revealing that he's basically here to take his energy. Let's go with that. But anyway, straight on to things. You can probably already guess how this fight goes. Dabura, after a few blows, is basically on the backhand immediately. He even tries to use his sword, but however it's sliced in half like Trunks is, and his top half is obliterated. Moving on, Trunks once again encounters two other mysterious figures. What will happen now, you can already guess. As we move on to about a good few minutes later. So basically, Gohan's about done with his visit to Chi-Chi and leaves, only to step outside and see Trunks, Vegeta, and the two mysterious figures from before, who are Kabito and Shin. Gohan, of course, not knowing any of this, would ask the obvious question, but before it could be answered, all of them would be teleported to the realm of the Kaioshin, where, well, they would explain everything we know about Majin Buu and the Kaioshin. That's kind of self-explanatory. Yeah, they explain about Bibbidi, Bobbidi, and Boo. And also how the Z-Sword might be the only way to kill Boo. Defeat Boo. Since Trunks is basically the swordsman here, although I feel like he'll be the main one using the sword besides everyone else training with it, he, kind of get it. Everyone eventually, settling to, you learning how to use the sword. Of course, if you're wondering, pull the Z-Sword out will be quite easy for either Trunks or, Gohan. However, Vegeta is kind of, needing to train a lot more since really far behind the other two. Maybe I might do something. But eventually, stars align. The Elder Clyde is released about the same way as in canon, and y'all know the reason why we have him unlocked all the time. He basically starts doing what he always do, unlocks people's potential. Because why else do we have him out of the Z-Sword, really? But eventually, Shin is able to find Bobbidi's place, and Gohan and Trunks eventually hop down there, to basically stop Bobbidi. On the way there, Bobbidi would notice them from outside his ship and would send his remaining two forces, that being Yakan and Poi Poi. Or I think I said his name right. Poi Poi. Yeah, I finally said it. Anyways, both of them are basically killed. Yeah. What were you expecting? I mean, Icon becomes gigantic from all the sunlight before imploding since there's too much sunlight. And Poi is either vaporized or sliced in half. Could be punched so hard that he explodes. Basically, Bobbity would be helpless with no one else to really help him and be desperate to find ways to revive Boo. So yeah, with no obstacles, Trunks and Gohan basically vaporize the ship and its entire layers in its entirety with one big ki blast, combined ki blast. Within that basically ends the entire situation without destroying Boo or his egg. Actually does destroy Boo and his egg too, probably. I don't know, they did really the durability of the egg. And let's say it destroys the egg without freeing Boo for the sake of simplicity. Moving on. So basically, Trunks, Gohan, and Vegeta are, have basically the Kaioshin's gratitude and continue training there for a while. Mainly Vegeta, as Trunks and Gohan will start to, not really get into fighting as much since they're kind of, really going more peaceful. Not really having the same drive as Vegeta or Goku as in canon to fight, so. Although Vegeta does kind of force them to keep up their training once in a while so they don't, become Gohan by Z, end of Z, the beginning of Buu arc, ironically. Speaking of Gohan, he does get his potential unlock, and that will basically be the last potential unlock as out of nowhere, Ki Blast would be sent straight through the Kaioshin's torso as a giant hole is left as he falls to the ground, as Zamasu would appear. Another explosion goes off as the two heads of Kibito and Shin are rolled as we see Goku Black there with the Keyblade. Yeah, we can probably guess what happened. I don't know what was the point of the explosion. And so, that is off the video. Yeah, we're gonna live with another cliffhanger. You know. Anyways, that went off the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And Happy New Year's. January 4th, I think this should be going up. Maybe 3rd or 5th. Anyways, did I already say don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, also share. That is important. Don't forget to go 250 by the end of the month. And see you all next time.